begin to venture how culturally it would have changed. Because, I mean, ever since my movie came out, everyone was quoting the Joan Didion line, you know, like crazy. But there was an aspect from everybody I know that, you know, there was this Topanga Canyon entertainment class hippie ethos that really did exist, where, you know, the doors were open, come on in. I mean, you know, if you're out drinking and having a good time and you want to get together somewhere, oh, you know, you could go into, you could just go to so-and-so's house off of Beechwood and go into their guest house and continue partying. You don't even need to get their permission, and you just could kind of do that. All right, people could literally exist on, you know, couches and couch surfing and just crash pads and stuff, and like, you know, all that just went away. So I can't even begin to venture a guess of how the, like I said, the, you know, the entertainment class hippie ethos, how that, if that didn't just get blown away by a bad wind, what that would do. But I can venture that, like, well, Roman Polanski would probably have done Day of the Dolphin. That's what he was working on at the time. That's why he wasn't even in town. He was in London working on a script stuff for Day of the Dolphin. It would really be interesting to see where Sharon went with her career. Now, Warren Beatty told me that Sharon was legitimately considered for Bonnie. People around her who were part of her circle really had a lot of faith in her. You know, I think one of the closest things that we could have actually seen possibly is apparently Sam Peckinpah really wanted to do the movie adaptation of Joan Didion's Play It As It Lays. And like the studio was like, I fucking forget.
Wait, was this before or after Wild Bunch?
It was after Wild Bunch. You know, I think the book came out like within the next year or something like that. And so I think they made the movie version with Frank Perry like somewhere around 73 or 72. And but Peckinpah wanted it, and they go, don't be ridiculous. And so, like, you know, they didn't even consider him for it. But there's an aspect to my movie that's a little bit, oh, this is the closest we're ever going to get to the Peckinpah Play It As It Lays. One of the biggest changes that would have happened if Cielo Drive didn't happen is if Cielo Drive didn't happen, the La Bianca murders would never have happened. So there would be no Manson ethos. There would be no Charles Manson as a cult figure. There would be no Charles Manson as this like sinister pop culture ephemeral hero/villain. All right, that has existed for the last 40 years. You would never know his name. You would never know who he is. He would just continue going on the way he was. The kids would eventually split up. All right, they would get rousted out of Spawn Ranch one time too many, and then they would, and it all would have dissipated. You know, that would change true crime history irrevocably. But it would also even change the history of Los Angeles. It's like Charlie and his quote-unquote family are a part of the fabric of the history of Los Angeles from that time and then from all that time afterwards. I mean, to even such a degree, and I get it, young actors come out to Hollywood and they make a pilgrimage up to Cielo Drive at midnight. Margot did it. One night, her and a buddy walked up Cielo Drive and hid in the bushes and read Helter Skelter by flashlight. They're not enraptured with Charlie and the killings that happened, but they were enraptured by the mythos.